Okay, so just for references for this tier list, I got rank 2 last time in Special League, but that was 20 star. Bit different meta than this one. This one requires a lot more like LD4s, whereas I could use LD5 in the 20 star. It's currently the 3rd day, so if you're watching this like anytime later during this 2 weeks of Special League, it's currently the 3rd day. I did nearly all wings. I still have like 3.5 hours to do the 30 wings of today. I'm not sure who actually managed to do all of them. I'm not pushing for legend or anything. I don't think I have the box to do it, neither like the motivation to do it, kind of. No, I think there's a whole bunch of people with better runes, better boxes for this. So just as a reference, like how much do I maybe know? But this meta is pretty different, and like it's difficult to fill in the tier list, I think. So for references, I made a tier list before. This is the tier list of season 13. I think start of season 13. So I think I made this one after the previous balance patch. It was like 3 months ago. So, but this one is like quite a clear map of like what's good, what's not good. So it was pretty decent for me to fill in. I think this one is gonna be a lot more difficult because this you see for like all the time. The meta for 4-star is you don't see it that often, but I've been tracking some data here and there, so gonna use it as we go through. I like the numbers of like 100 instead of like SS, SSS, SSS, SB, whatever. So I just use those. This goes all the way down until like meme of a 0. I think I'm gonna keep it to keep this one to 55. 55 is gonna be my meme tier. Wait, meme tier is 0. Meme tier is 0. Pictures will be included. This video will also go to YouTube, so yeah, I guess that's it for introduction. How to counter dev teams in Special League? How do you mean dev teams? The bulldozer and stuff? Bulldozer is pretty difficult, but it's sniping a unit with somewhat like some of your units. That's the best case. So okay, let's go off with 4 stars. I haven't seen much Armana. That surprises me for a unit that's actually pretty good. So I have all units in here, including all 5 stars, all 4 stars, all everything. So I'm just gonna go through. When I see a unit, I drag it up. I also interact with chat and like see what they think for some. So Mina, I think Mina is top tier 95. I'm also gonna like check every time like how high is actually like the pick rate and the win rate for a unit. So Mina is 53 pick rate and 53 or like yeah 53 pick rate and 54 win rate, which is pretty high, pretty consistent. So I think I want to drag it 1 down. But as I like make this tier list, I'm also like gonna switch some units around because it's a lot is like, is X better than Y? So therefore you place a unit. When X is better than Y, you place higher. If not, it's lower. So I see a unit I think is number 1, and there's one more unit I also think is number 1. Reason why is he number 1 is because he's a speed booster and a speed lead, and there's not too many speed leads which are super viable like in all round every match where Tableau is. Best build on him, I think, still Vio, slower than your whole team. Like if you have like Mina and then a few other units like Fran, Mina, and then Tableau after that, you go again with Mina. That's pretty powerful. I also want to look up the other unit I think is most OP. It's actually difficult to find units here, but oh, I actually did a good job. This one, together with Bruisers, is pretty OP. It's pretty OP. But there's one more unit that deserves the absolute top. And I think those 3 units are the absolute top together, which is Vigor. And actually by win rate, I should even do this. Yeah, by like checking win rates. Because these two, I checked before, they don't have like necessarily super high win rate. Okay, Huadam is like 50%, which is not too high. Tableau is even lower, but I still think he's pretty darn good. But this guy, like when you check this guy, it's crazy. Like here, 80%, like 80.5% pick rate on a 60% win rate. It's insanely stupid OP. It's legit fucking stupid OP. That's just, man, that unit. But you're gonna see every match. Oops, every match you're checking. Hey, where's this thing going? Eh? Why does it? Why do you not show? What happened to my Firefox? Okay, we're back. So yeah, I'm not sure how much that missed, but whatever. So yeah, that unit is just highly crazy OP. Okay, let's pick in the other units as well that are like main OP. Fran, I think Fran is here as well. And then the last one is Triana. Nope, that's a useless unit. Triana, I think Triana's supposedly here. It's that often picked, but the win rate is a lot lower. So if we check like win rates from where's Fran? Fran was pretty high up as well, yeah, like almost 58. Iliana is a bit lower though, or Triana is a bit lower. But yeah, like every match you're gonna see like check best, people that are playing good. First pick is like either one of these three, and then the other one picks the other two. So if one picks Fran, the other one is gonna pick Triana and Figure. If one picks Triana, the other is gonna pick Fran and Figure. That's pretty much how it is. Like every single match. If you're not doing that, if you're not picking that, you should be picking that. Like if you want to properly do this special league, you start with one of the, like pretty much one of like Fran or Triana. And then if your second pick, you go for the other one plus Figure and well, one of the other two. It's just how it is. It's legit how it is. It's so good. I think Gemini is kind of overrated. I think he's good, but I've seen him work like at just a few comps, not that much. So I'm just gonna drag up units I've seen him working. I think you're pretty good for Bruiser. I've seen him work a few times really well and a few times not that well, so what's his win rate? Oh jeez, that's pretty darn low. Well, I don't have too many matches. It's like only like 2200 matches, which is not the most, but I expected more of him. Well, I'm gonna drag him. I'm gonna give him this, I guess. Where is Gemini? Gemini, oh jeez. Wow, these units are so low. Okay, I'm not gonna look purely at win rate though, but these units are absolutely freaking low. Triana crit damage, yes. Speed crit damage, HP. It's the way to go. Orion could be gimmicky-ish. Okay, because their win rate is that low, I kind of want to one down them. I think Orion is like around mid-tier 50-ish. Oh wow, also decent low. What? Why are they all so low? I'm a man of statistics. I kind of like care about like how much their win rate is, so difficult one. Bulldozer apparently is pretty darn good. Like the Bulldozer teams, like the whole Bulldozer team is pretty darn good. Like I've seen like really good win rates with them. I'm not sure, like I think if you want to go Cleave, you probably go to Bulldozer Cleave. Let's do it like this for now. I haven't seen any of the other three actually. I just want to go for units I actually have been seeing using. So I think you are also not that great. I've seen him being used and I think he's actually pretty good. So the I don't know what his name is. This one I've seen being used, but it's also not too good. All twins are performing really bad. And if you want to ask how bad, well, you can't see it, but these are all twins. Like, I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen. These are all twins. So this is Martina, Shaina, Sabrina, and Talia. So they're doing absolutely terrible. So you can go for the shield wheel tanky twins, but apparently they're all here. Okay, Martina a little bit higher. Okay, I'm not gonna place all of them in. Are people actually using? No, you're probably not using this one. So yeah, I guess. I actually think she's pretty decent as well. I need more space probably, but whatever. Okay, I've seen people using Ludo with great success as well, because Ludo, there's not too many fire damage dealers, but Ludo is one of them that actually does pretty well. And he's difficult to kill, and that works for Special League. Ileana fucking broken. Ileana's pretty strong as well. Let me see if I can find her. Neo Stone. Friends. Yep, Ileana. I would say Ileana's up here with Triana. I wouldn't say it's friend level, but I would say she's pretty good. Even though her win rate is like close to 50. I checked it before, she was... Oh, Horosfell is also not that high. Interesting. I think he's still there. Ludo is pretty high, if I'm not mistaken. Ludo's 50. Where's Ileana? Ileana's a little bit below 50. Well, I feel like this guy has quite some decent success as well. Okay, let's go for some units which are... Yeah, Bernard. Ooh, Bernard is so good. Like, if you guys haven't been picking Bernard, start picking Bernard. Where's Bernard? Griffin. Bernard is... Oh, that's not Bernard. This is Bernard. Yeah, guys, start picking Bernard. Bernard is up here for sure. Bernard is maybe even here. I feel like Bernard is a really strong unit here. Because speed, crit damage, attack, Bernard is gonna do so much damage. It's legit possible for Bernard, like... I had a Bernard boosted up by economy and it just 2-hit something. It did a lot of damage. Ileana better than Fran? No, Fran heals and attack buffs and has lead. What do you use to get Jason? Swap, like everyone else. Yeah, Vigor is OP, man. Like, for the people that just joined in, Vigor, man, look at these stats. This is the pick rate and this is the win rate. So it's 81% picked with a 60% win rate. What? What? It's off the chain. Well, the highest win rate is Bulldozer, but it's not being picked that much. It's just being picked by people that have, like, a really clear, good team for it. Like, as you can see, like, for cleaves, this is pretty much, like, the whole cleave setup for, like, if you want to cleave, go the defense cleave. That's actually properly working. Like, if you want to go Lucians, Lucians are not that great here. Maybe I have to one up, like, because the win rate of that whole cleave is that high, and it's actually legit difficult to deal with. I think I just want to put that whole cleave on the same level. Because they can't go, like, one without the other, pretty much. Let me find the whole cleave. So that includes you. That includes... People have also done it with like Ramahan, but Ramahan is, I think, a lower win rate. I don't want to get... So Ramahan is quite high up as well. I don't want to go purely off win rate, but it's a base factor that I keep strongly in count of, like, how good something is working. Frankenstein, F. Where do we have those? Oh, here. So I just want to fill that. Ramhan, Ingami. Where are my Ingamis at? Thinking of another unit when I can't find it. Can't not find it. Should be at the eye, right? Okay, and then I'm just gonna pick units that I find looking around, laying around. Let's go for Iris. I think Iris is not that great. Maybe I want down you. How much is Iris? Iris is there, yeah. Yeah, I want down you. I feel Iris is decent, but the moment someone picks an Iris, you pick a Miho into it, you're gonna have a bad day with that Iris, because that Miho is like constantly countering. Like same in arena defense, when there's an Iris on defense and you bring a Miho, that Miho is gonna take a lot of turns. Okay, what are the units? I haven't seen any of the Drunken Masters. I haven't seen pretty much any of these either. Like, I'm not gonna drag in all units, I'm just gonna drag in units that are actually being used quite often. I think she's pretty good as well. I want to keep the team together. Do I want down her? No, I want to one up Mina. Yeah, I think I want to up Mina because Mina's that good. I haven't seen too many of the birds. I haven't seen any of those birds. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen Varus, but I guess no one can make it work, so it's probably not that great, huh? Harmonia is pretty decent. It's not as good as Triana, but it's pretty decent. Cyan is pretty decent as a counter. But I don't think like I think people are overestimating Cyan like in general. Like it can still just bomb once. Like it's not like he's gonna bomb 3 times because of his passive now. No, he's just gonna bomb once. And that's gonna do what, 15k AoE? I've seen like the dev team like survive that shit. So it's good, but it's not too great. Lauren and Yen. What's my Hernie win rate? I can check Hernie win rate. I don't think Hernie is not in the list. So to be on the list, you have to be at least picked, I think 1% of the total amount of matches. I think 1.5 it's currently set on. So Hernie is used less than 30 matches that I've tracked. So that's barely anything. So therefore Hernie is not on the list. Chris is pretty low as well. Same for Logan. I expected more from Logan. Same for Akia. I expected more of Akia and Icarus. Icarus is used a lot. Everyone has Icarus. Jesus. But yeah, there's just a few units that are outclassing the rest like really hard actually. Maybe I should like add like another tier to drag some units down. Because it's actually that everything that's 90 plus is insanely strong and everything after is actually a lot worse. So I feel like if I want to add like another row, I can add another row above. Then I have to renumber everything, but that's better than to redrag everything. I can actually change it here. Let's chill. Yeah, I feel like I want to do that because the difference, like the gap between all of those and those are so big. That gap is actually really big. Like it's just a few units that are insanely OP. How Lucas? Gotta pick a more rip. Yeah, apparently. Okay, Lauren, Cowgirl, C, I guess. Yes, Lauren. Lauren is pretty darn good. I think she, like, if we check her win rate, I'm pretty sure she's high up. Pretty sure she's, yeah, that's pretty expected. Like, she's pretty good. And Lucia is actually also pretty good. For a high pick rate, okay, for that reason, I give her the 1-up. The thing is why I don't want to bring these higher is the moment like one of the highest players is playing someone and he knows someone is using this, from the first unit you can start counter drafting it, and then it's pretty easy to deal with. Like at some point I had like a guy that I always knew like he was 100% drafting twins. I just drafted double bird, Lucian and Julie, he died easily. Second time he did it again because he was just one-tricking. If someone is one-tricking and you know, you can always clear that easily. What about Miho? Let me find where's the other cats. They're cat girls, right? Should be at sea, but I couldn't find them there. Julia stuff, don't think it's too great. Izaria? I think Izaria's still pretty good because of the lead. Izaria's like some more significance because of the lead. Amduet is good. I think Amduet is legit as well. Amduet is pretty darn strong here. Because it just counters a whole bunch of stuff and it takes a lot of turns and it can deal a lot of damage. I haven't seen too much of this guy. I thought he would counter like Miho's pretty bad, but I don't have him skilled, so I don't use it, but I thought more people would use him. I think he could be like up here. Can I find the cat lady? Oh, chilling. Chilling is being used quite some. Chilling is being used to counter Vigor, but Vigor just smashes the whole tier list that Chilling is like on a poor win rate. Chilling is actually on a poor win rate, but I think he's pretty good. Compared to these, maybe I want to 1-up the Sion. Trying to find Miho. Having issues finding Miho. Oh, here is Rogue. So Rogue goes with the rest of the team. And I think... Or that was not Rogue, that was Ramahan. And I think Rogue is also pretty good because Rogue just works well with like Lauren, Miho, even this guy like reducing his cooldown. I think Rogue is actually here. Like let me check how high Rogue. It's Rogue here. Told you. Rogue is pretty good. Like it's not being like used that much, but it's pretty good. I used it there against Miho, Huadam works fine. S2 is just not that great. Yeah, you should have the other S2, I guess. Wait, does he have same S2? I don't know. No, he has the bad S2. He has the throw X that stuns. If he had the other S2, it would be a lot better. Lucian. I feel like Lucian is just somewhere here. Lucian is... It can work against some teams to counter it. But besides that, it's not that great, I think. Still not a big fan of Cleaves. Oh, here's the Miho. Miho. I feel she's good, really good, but worse than like these. These are like better, in my opinion. Like, keep in mind, guys, all my opinion. Dover, I feel like Dover is... I think he has a low-ish win rate, but I feel like... Dover is actually near 50, which is not too bad for like getting outclassed by like these are too OP. Is Dover better than Sion? I feel like kind of same level. Just highly depends like if the enemy has no... Like this thing doesn't have enough survivability if they actually have will runes. And this thing can survive if they have will runes, will survive, die and come back. Rogue for special league speed crit damage attack, I would say. What is the site? This is my own local database, so for people asking, like, you cannot access this data. This is data all collected by me, and I only have this data on my local host. It's not on a web host because I'm too lazy to put it on a web host and or yeah, on like a host somewhere, pay for it, have to manage it, have to make it safe that hackers don't do weird shit with it. And now it's just on my computer. I can do with it whatever I want. Makes it easier. Aeger's S tier in norm RTA. What happened to him? He's outclassed by a lot of stuff. Aeger's also no longer S tier in. I think I put Aeger like somewhere also like 65-ish. I think I can one up Aeger. Aeger's not that bad. It's not that bad. But the thing is, like, if you compare like Aeger to Vigor, Vigor is like 1,000,000 times better. If you compare Aeger to Miho, Miho is 100 times better. Like, ooh, it can strip. Yeah, Miho doesn't care about immunity. Just kills shit. Fuck. Molly. I've seen some Mollies with some great success, but that was the toxic shit where I'm not gonna place her here, but like Vigor and Molly together, that's, you're never gonna crit in your goddamn life, man. But I also feel like she at some point kind of falls down because she doesn't do too much. Yeah, 42 win rate for actually a high pick rate. Here's Molly. Yeah, I feel like she's one of those units, can be good but also a bit overrated. Like, you're just praying for RNG to go your favor. Antares. I feel like Antares. I feel like I should pick Antares more. But same with Antares. You're hoping for shit to go right. 47. And I give him the -1. Give him the -1 on that. What do you think about Faye? Way too RNG. Way too RNG. I used Faye in Special League 20 star. And I stopped doing that because this thing is the most inconsistent thing you're gonna find in your life, and I'm not sure where it got dropped out here. This thing is just so inconsistent. If they want to make Faye consistent, she should always ignore defense on the target you click on. That will make her consistent, but also like pretty fucking OP. But yeah. I've seen some people using Lucas. He's pretty good. Lucas is pretty good. And I've also seen some people using the Wind Lucas. No, that's not a Wind Lucas. Can we stop dragging weird shit? Wind Lucas, and I think I want to do it like this. I think Lucas is better. The Lucas is actually pretty darn good for a damage deal. Okay, I want to look for these. Shimate is pretty darn good as well. I'm not sure what his win rate is. I think it's lower. Around 50 for a high pick rate. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Shimate is up here because there's that few speed leads where Shimate is one of the most legit speed leads because it can also strip, and S2 does a sick ton of damage. Like, it's really a lot of damage. Mermaids. Lightardella. Our Lightardella, like, she's really bad. Wind Mermaid. Let me actually check what's her win rate. I think Wind Mermaid is one of those units that's like... Oh, here she is. 42% win rate. It's not too great. I thought Miyang would be better as well. It's a terrible unit. Let me check. Mermaids. Oh, we have I found Garo. Garo would be good if Mina, Vigor, and Elucia wouldn't be in the game. Then Garo would be good. Vigor, like especially Vigor and Mina, they just slapped the shit out. They destroyed. Like, Aeger kind of destroyed Garo meta, but then the come of like Elucia, Mina, and Vigor, and also Barbara in normal RTA, they just annihilated Garo meta. Besides the Garo cleave, but better. I feel better cooldowns are too long. Like, they gave her extra, like, the attack bar boost on revive, but it's still like, cooldowns are too long. S3 cooldown is too long. S2 cooldown if you revive someone is too long. No, I wanted the kicklet. Sounds like dicklet, but different. I call this the female dicklet. This is the female dicklet. That's yeah. I think we can all agree that this is the female dicklet. And female dicklet is... I think... I've played versus 1 and I lost pretty bad, and I played versus like another 2 or 3 and they were like worth nothing. So... maybe here. This is becoming like an area of like some units okayish, not that okayish. Yeah, somewhere in there. Figure best unit, yeah, figure is insanely powerful. Oh, this is well, I think I'm getting quite close to putting in most units. I actually got in most units already. Ooh, Yen. Yen is good. Yen is up here. I think Yen win rate is a bit lower though. But Yen is just dangerous as fuck. Yeah. Maybe 1 down? No, I feel like 85 plus. Like I want to change the colors. Let's do it like this. Wait, is this darker than... No. Yeah, I feel like everything that's 85 plus... I think I want to put you 1 down. Yeah. So, everything that's like orange is like really good. And then this, like, I have to put it up here because it's in one team it's really good, but for the rest it's not that great. Like, I feel like if you just draft like 85 plus, you're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, I feel like drafting 85 plus, pretty good spot. So am I missing any units that are high up? Kali is pretty high up. Surprised. Surprised. Delphoy is pretty high up, but barely any pick rate. Same for Kali though, not that many picks. Faye actually has a decent win rate. Maybe I should be using more Faye? She does have the speed lead though. She does have the speed lead. I just feel like she's too inconsistent, but maybe because of her speed lead I just put her here? I don't know. I dislike her inconsistency. Highly dislike her inconsistency. Oh, fucking mosquito. Fucking missed. Fucking mosquitoes. Fucking mosquitoes. Maybe I should try out Faye some more. Ashir, Clara, Frigate, Draco, can't see him. Draco isn't in there yet. Okay, so we were asking for Frigate, Clara, Draco. See, wait, that's not Icarus. Ashbel? How much would Ashbel be in win rate? I think Ashbel's pretty good. Like, if enemy doesn't draft, it's pretty much half or a bit worse. $45. Wow, that's actually way lower than I expected. I feel like he's pretty good. Speed lead. Maybe it doesn't fit in too much damage into the team. But Draco though, like if you compare Draco to Bernard, Bernard is 100 million times better. But Draco's still decent. Like you can fit in Draco with other teams than just like Cleaves. So I feel like Draco's pretty decent. Blitz, can we not update right now? What other units? Ashir. Oh, I know where Ashir is. Ashir's all the way at the bottom. I feel like Ashir is not that great. Ashir's probably... yeah, like Draco level. Fair enough. Light Pumpkin. I haven't seen anyone use Light Pumpkin as of yet. Light Pumpkin counters teams that full AoE CC, and there's not too much AoE CC around here. Susano can be nice for some speed lead, but he's not too great. What's the win rate of Susano? Yeah, 36. 36. Not recommended. What else do we have? I haven't seen a single Tetra, so I'm not placing her. Megan, yeah, just for the sake of putting Megan in there. I feel like Megan is not that good. Just choose Bernard. Well, if you're cleaving, like it's on the cleaving range-ish. Lucian up there. Nah, put her over there. I haven't seen people use math for any of the Penguin Knights, to be honest. Over there as well. Samurais are all terrible, to be honest. This one is used from time to time, but it's also not that great. I feel like Trevor might be interesting, but I haven't seen anyone use him, to be honest. But yeah, that might be interesting, is like something like that. Covenant. Covenant's actually nice. Darien. I haven't seen Darien yet. Varus. Khan and Varus. Khan and Varus, I don't think they're in there. Nope. Varus. Nope. Neither of them are used enough to have like any... to have like 1% data of him. Someone was asking Dark Sylph. Oh yeah, Icarus. Icarus. Oh, we found a frigate. Frigate I feel is actually better than the other two boosters. Because his S2 is quite good as well. What? I cannot find... There's no data on frigate? What? People are not using frigate? I don't own a frigate, so I'm not sure, but because I don't have data on him, I give him the 1 down. Maybe the 2 down. Like, if people use him that little, there's probably a reason for it. But I feel like it's not that bad, right? Am I that crazy? Ursula, Clara, the most inconsistent stupid unit there is, but it's still okay. But inconsistent as fuck. Clara. Okay. No. Ooh. Well, why the fuck does that keep happening? Okay. Just because I want to check first where she at. I think low. 36. Told you, inconsistent AF. Inconsistent AF. And that's also because she could work. If she does work, she's pretty okay, but she's inconsistent AF. Beering. Cobalt bombers. Light chilling is called Misty, right? Nope, no data on. Beering. I feel like Beering is a stripper. It also doesn't do too much, but this tier. Probably some people are using it. Nope, no people are using Beering apparently. Water Drunken Master. Oh, Verd. Verd. Verd I Limovic. A vampire. My little vampire. I feel you're pretty good. Even though you're counted by the most OP unit of this whole set, I feel like Verd in a good draft is really good. But because he's counted that hard by like some OP units in here, it's difficult to draft him. The moment you draft him into Vigor, you are gonna have a bad day. The moment you draft him into a like Mina, you're gonna have a bad day. So, and these two are like pretty much every match. Like Vigor is in pretty much every match. Oh yeah, Icarus. I wanted to look for Icarus. Wait, are you Icarus? I always get confused. I think this is Icarus, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, the other one is Ashubel, so this must be Icarus. I think Icarus is... yeah, maybe one down? I feel like... Icarus 42. Not too high, actually. I give that the one down for your win rate. Kill the music for a sec. I haven't seen Miho. Miho's on the list. Miho is right here. I think I have most of the units. Well, Kali is not there, high elemental, but it's a bit low pick rate, so it's cleave tier but better because she's like supporting setup. So I feel like she is better than like other cleave-ish units. But I don't feel like, because she's that squishy, I don't feel like she's that good. Because she's pretty much one hit always. Like, unless she has her own buff. Apparently she's on the high win rate. Pretty high. But I think it's just people with some good success just picking her. Delphoy barely picked. I picked her once. Ash is in there. Orochi. Also barely picked. Covenant, barely picked. Did I get it? Nope. Akia. Akia has decent pick rates, I would say. Tyrone. Magnum. Magnum is low as hell as well. Wow. Okay. Wow, Harmonia is actually pretty bad according to the win rates. Okay, snipers. Some snipers. Oh, here are the snipers. So I thought Magnum would be better, but I always see him having a low win rate, so I'm just gonna place him there. I don't know why, but he always has a low win rate, but I think the unit is good. Like, I'm not sure what's happening, but apparently he's not like significant like in the match to do any useful thing. Okay, I feel like Covenant is still decent because he can one-shot something. Maybe people are just not using him right. I don't know. Fire Elucia. Yeah, she pretty bad. She pretty bad, but... fairies. Yeah, it's also another inconsistent stripper, so you go in the inconsistent stripper tier. This is becoming the inconsistent stripper tier, while Beering is consistent, but then he doesn't do jack shit afterwards. I haven't seen anyone use like the bears, war bears, or any of these. I feel like Darien can be quite good as well. I don't think there's enough data on him. But I feel like he's actually pretty good. Like last season, like last 4-star, I've seen some people like going ham on like a full damage Darien. But yeah, those damage Darien runes are currently on figure probably, so yeah, there. What about Emily? Who's Emily? Yeah, will be uploaded to your YouTube as well. Who the hell is Emily? Probably says enough if I don't know the name. I think like the martial artists, they're not that great. These two aren't that great. Orochi is still decent-ish, but I'm gonna put him with his brothers. Ooh, Akia. Akia is actually pretty decent, but has a low win rate, but I think she's pretty decent. Same for Arya, but Arya's a little bit worse because she doesn't strip. Light Cannon Girl. Don't think I've seen anyone use her. Nope, no data on. No, I don't think anyone uses her. Dark Phantom Thief. I've seen his win rate. His name is Guillaume, which you write as Guillaume. Weird French people. Weird French people. 33 wins, or 33% win rate in 40 matches. Don't think he's too good. I think it can be good like situational, but it's an heavy RNG dependent unit, I guess. Bit too heavy RNG dependent. I think he's more annoying in TOA. He should stick to TOA. Tyrone speed leads, but it's one of the worst speed leads, but still a speed lead. I feel like Orion should be 1-up. The only issue is that everyone runs everything on will runes in Special League for some reason, so Orion is shit. Probably because there's not too many AoE strippers that are significant, like good. Taoists aren't good, these aren't good. I think I have pretty much everything. Morris, nah, Morris is terrible. People don't use Morris. If you really want to rely on RNG, you have to use Morris. Is Rakuni picked? No, Rakuni is not picked yet. Let me check what Rakuni says on the win rate. I think pretty low, to be honest. Rakuni 37 in 37 matches. Rakuni is not that popular anymore. Like ever since that girl feed her Rakuni, Rakuni became less popular. I don't know why. I see a correlation. I feel like Rakuni somewhere here. There, it will do too little to the match. Like it's gonna cleanse some shit. Ah, cool. But probably like this whole meta is based on like this unit one-shot something. This unit one-shot something. This unit one-shot something. This unit can one-shot something. This unit can one-shot something. What's your Rakuni gonna do? Like these are all like set up like 1 or 2 shot units. There's not too like these matches aren't long. Like things die in 2 hits pretty much. Like a lot of shit dies in 2 hits. That's why a Rakuni doesn't get too much play. There's not too much to see. It's just shit dying. Use RTA picks for win rate. RTA? Yeah? No, it's not RTA picks. Light Pumpkin. People are not using enough Light Pumpkin to have data on, but like same as why Rakuni is shit is the same reason why Misty, the Light Pumpkin, is shit. There's not too much people actually CCing you. They're just killing you. So I can place it in there if I can find his. Oh, that's the misplaced one. Pumpkin P. Where is my pumpkin hero fighter thingy? Pioneers, pumpkin pirates, berries. They're called pumpkins, right? Am I crazy? can find this guy. Oh, they're up here. Wow. Probably called something different, but I feel like Misty is also somewhere just here. It's not too great. Like chilling is a lot better than the pumpkin here because there's not too much things. You use Draconi with Fiomina. Miho. Yeah, Mina. Could be good, but if your Mina dies in one hit, there's not too much stuff doing. And it's better to use Ileana with the Miho, or even use the bird. Where's the bird? I feel like if you have a bird, it's better than Rakuni already. So if you just go Mina S1, bird, Mina S2, shit's dead. Shit's absolutely dead. Icarus, I think I placed Icarus, right? This is Icarus, if I'm not mistaken. I always get confused with Icarus and Ashbel. This is Ashbel, this is Icarus. Yeah, I think it's pretty done already. I also want to do my wings, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. Armana, I feel like some gimmicky-ish unit, but not too great. Gimmicky-ish units, but not too great. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. I think this is done. Dion, Carbine, especially with Mali. Could you give the link of what you use? No, I cannot, because this is it's localhost. It's a localhost thingy. So it's not online technically. It's just on my computer. Carbine. Carbine was buffed in a weird way that seems pretty good. That like if they glance, you get attack buff and a turn. Yeah, that's I think if I'm not mistaken, that's what he does. So I think he's too gimmicky-ish to be consistent, because if you have a pair of two which work together, you ban one and it's GG. Yeah, no data on. Tion, I feel like Tion is just the worst Kona. Just pick Kona. If you want a Tion, just pick Kona. Still missing Copper? Yeah, Copper is actually still missing. Copper is here. No, that's a monkey. I wasn't clicking on the goddamn monkey. I clicked on Copper. It's not. I clicked on Copper. Thank you. I want to place Copper right next to his butts. So left to right doesn't matter, but I have like this team. It's 80 because they work together and they have that a high win rate together. And if you drop one of the 6 out of that team, the team's pretty gonna be like garbage. Pretty much. Well, you can drop like 2 and then fill in like something else, but like you need 4 out of those 6, pretty much. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Just out of curiosity, do people use Skogo? Yeah, Skogo has been used with more than some other units. Yeah. Skogo. Just a hard counter pick against Mihos, I guess. Like if the team is really squishy or someone's cleaving and Skogo can survive for 2 turns, because he has to survive 2 turns, then he can be pretty good. Bloody. People aren't using too much Bloody, I think. Nope, no data on Bloody. I do know that from last seasons people were using Bloody with some good results actually. So I feel like Bloody should be in here, but it's not too high. Is Bloody as good as the other mermaids though? Yeah, I feel so. I feel so. I don't think... I feel like the female Diglett, as I call her, the female Diglett is I think it's overrated. I feel like it's an overrated unit. Oh, thanks for all the follows dropping in, by the way. I highly appreciate it. I'm just hating the Miho first picks. Yeah, Miho first picks are kind of annoying. I think it's pretty done.